Hey, everybody, it is Freestyle Friday right here on the Kim Jacobs Show. And I have in the studio audience with me some of the experts that you all get to hear from, and even some new experts that are joining our Freestyle Friday. Yes, I am so excited to have you all in the studio audience right here on the Kim Jacobs Show. And we're going to go ahead and get started as quickly as possible. Grab your virtual seats. Let us know where you're visiting from. Say your name and say, hey, I'm here from this location. And I'm so excited to be here to support. If you're here to support a specific expert, share that so that we can get you as engaged as possible right here on the Kim Jacobs Show. Welcome, Camille Richardson, Dr. Lysandria Hill, and Courtney Jacobs. How are you guys?
Fantastic.
All right.
Awesome. Yeah, doing well. Happy Friday.
Make sure you guys share it with your friends and family as well as we get ready. You can share it right from my Facebook page over to your friends and family. And we're going to go ahead and get this show started. Freestyle Friday right here on the Kim Jacobs Show. Hi, I'm Kim Jacobs, the Balance Doctor. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the Kim Jacobs Show. Be sure to subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show right on YouTube. Turn on your notification bell to all so you never miss a beat. And guess what? Every time you watch, you're going to receive a real relevant and relatable guest that's going to share with you a piece of the puzzle on this journey called life that will help you be able to manage just a little bit smoother. At the end of the day, the Kim Jacobs Show goal is to be able to provide balance to the world, one household at a time.
Kim Jacobs Show. You're watching Kim Jacobs Show.
So excited to be here with you today. So thank you so much for being here with us in the studio audience. We are going to go ahead and get everything started. We have all kinds of experts that's going to be popping in. And you know what, Courtney, I'm going to start with Camille because I need to get your stuff downloaded. So let's get started with Camille Richardson. Maybe many of you may remember that Camille came on. Let me give you a little bit about Camille right quick, and then we'll be able to go further because I think it will help you to know that she is the CEO and founder of IC Technology. And her email is ictechnology06@gmail.com. And she's also the founder of Blind Girl Vision. And her email there is blindgirlvision@gmail.com. Her phone number is 910-273-7244. Now, guess what? Camille came on and talked to us about having sight, but no vision. So she's now our vision expert right here on the Kim Jacobs Show. Go ahead, Camille, and tell us what you have for us.
So first, I want to start off by saying thank you so much, Kim, for this wonderful opportunity to be able to share with your audience. I am just so happy and thrilled to be here today on this Freestyle Friday. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Today, I wanted to be able to talk about, as a vision expert, being able to fully operate in your gift so that you can live your vision. Now, for me, I ran from my gift for a very long time. My gift is my voice. I love to sing. I'm a motivational speaker. And so, I have a very melodious voice, or so I think. But for a long time, I had a lot of self-doubt. And I ran from my gift. I didn't fully operate in it. So have you ever had a time where somebody gave you a gift, right? And you were like, oh my goodness, you should not have done that. Oh my goodness, you didn't have to give me anything. And the person is just like, I did it because I wanted to do it. So that's how God does with us. He gives us these gifts. And it is our job to accept the gifts and appreciate our gifts and embrace them, whatever that gift is that he gives to you. So there's definitely a difference between a talent and a gift. Like I said, my gift is my voice, but because I was running from my gift, I started operating in a talent, which was massage therapy. Now, I was good as a massage therapist. Ask my clients that I used to have. I was great at it. But it didn't feed my soul because that wasn't my true gift. Like I said earlier, my true gift was my voice, you know? So I wasn't fully operational in that gift. So I was just doing something that just, was a means to an end. I didn't fully embrace and appreciate my gift. So, that's why I'm here today, is because I want to encourage you, whatever that gift is that you have, whatever it is that you do that you don't even have to think about doing. It's just something you're just good with. Embrace it. Don't run from it, because you can run from it, but you certainly cannot hide from it. And there are times also we don't accept gifts, and we don't accept our gifts because we think that we might not be worthy of having the gift that was given to us. We might think that gift was given to the wrong person. It wasn't meant for you. But I've always said that what God has for me, and I'm learning this, what God has for me, it is for me. And the same with you. What God has for you, it is meant for you to have. He gave it to you specifically. So just know that you are worthy of that gift. You are the one who is being charged to share that gift with the world. People are in need of your gift. And there are times where those doubts are going to creep up on you, and that fear is going to try to set in, and it's going to try to paralyze you and have you thinking once again that who are you to be the one to share this gift? But for that, you just got to have a conversation with yourself. And I've done this. I mean, there was a huge opportunity that I have. And it was big. I worked hard, and this opportunity.
Okay, let me do this. I am going to keep the show running, because what happens is it's a storm happening in different people's areas. And so that's Camille Richardson with IC Technology. Her email is ictechnology06@gmail.com. And I'm going to pull her back up. I see her back in the studio. So I'm going to put you back over here, Camille, and let you finish making your points. Go ahead. Oh, you know what? It's muted. It's muted. So that's okay. You take your time. It's muted right now. Oh, here we go.
There we go. I
There
do
you go.
apologize, y'all. My phone started ringing. I had it on Do Not Disturb. But
Oh,
anyway.
that's okay. Thank you so much, Jared, for helping back there too.
Yes, I haven't wingman. But anyway, so as I was saying, so you have to have a conversation with yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that. People say you start talking to yourself. Well, listen, if those fears and those doubts start to set in, and like I said, I had to do this because this opportunity happened. It was one of the biggest opportunities of my life. Like, I get to share my gift on a platform that is very national. And as I'm sitting here writing up what it is I want to say and what my goals are that I want to accomplish, all of a sudden I started getting these whispers in my ear. This isn't meant for you, Camille. Who are you to do this? There are so many other people who are more capable of it. And
Wow.
I had to physically stop, because I'm sitting at my computer typing, right? I had to stop, and I had to stand up, and I had to look in the mirror. Now, I'm totally blind, but I still looked in this mirror and looked myself in the face.
Right.
And I said, Camille, you are worthy of this gift and this opportunity that was given to you.
Yeah.
This was given to you, and you are the one who can get the job done. And God wouldn't have presented you with this opportunity if he didn't think that you can handle it. So sit down, finish writing, and receive this gift that's given to you. And I say that you've got to do the same thing with yourself. When those doubts start to set in, you got to get up in your own face sometimes. You got to get up in that mirror. You know how your mama start talking to you with them clips teeth sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So like, get that fear out of here. Fear, you have nothing on me, right? That's what you got to do. You got to get up in your own face, and then be kind to yourself as well. Then after that, say, I love you, and you got this. Because when you practice saying, I love you in the mirror, you're talking to yourself, and you are encouraging yourself. There's a song by, I don't know if it's the Clark sisters or Karen Clark Sheard. Anyway, it's in the Clark family, where it says, sometimes you have to encourage yourself.
Yes.
That ain't nothing but the truth. You have to encourage yourself. You have to dig down deep and find that strength and accept that gift that is given to you. Because once again, the world needs that gift that you have. And again, God gave that to you. It is yours to share with the world. It is yours to accept and appreciate and really be like, you know what, God, thank you. This gift is really nice. Let me see what I can do with this. It's nice and shiny and pretty. So again, I'm not going to be before you long. And because, this is my first day, y'all, and I'm so excited. But again, I said yes, because again, when I started operating my gift, the doors of opportunity open for me. I was just on this show 3 days ago, but because I was using the gift that is my voice, the gift was seen in me, and I was no longer hiding from it. So now I can expand and grow and allow the gift to make room for me and get comfortable in this gift. And I feel good and relieved that I'm no longer running from it, because it'll come back. You know what I'm saying? You might thought you put it up on the shelf, but when you're moving some shoes around, like you put that gift in your closet and you moving something around trying to find something else, you're gonna find that gift back there. You're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take that down eventually. You're gonna see it. It's always gonna peep at you. It's always gonna look over there at you and be like, hey, I'm here still. I ain't going anywhere. When you're ready to use me, I'll be here. But also, you have to be careful, because you can also lose that gift as well if you don't appreciate it. So again, I just challenge everyone today to think about what it is that you do naturally. You don't even have to think about it. It's just something that comes naturally to you, and something else that people notice. And I want you to be able to see the gift in yourself that everyone else sees. Because I want you to be able to appreciate this gift that you have. I want you to be able to see it. And once you do, you're going to realize, hey, I'm all right. And this gift is beautiful. So I challenge you to operate in your gift so that you can live your vision. And also, please remember that sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Thank you so much again, Kim, for allowing me to speak on this platform. I'm so thankful for you seeing my gift in me and allowing me to grow and allowing this gift to make room for me, and I can expand my reach. Thank you so much.
Wow, 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 wow. Okay, Camille, I am super excited that you are here today on the Kim Jacobs Show. And if you guys were totally blessed by our new vision expert, how befitting, right? We're walking around, many of us that have our sight, but we've lost our vision. Our new vision expert, which is Camille Richardson, has joined us today and shares some serious knowledge that you can apply immediately to your life. So put a 1 in the comments if you've already been blessed by today's broadcast. Let me go to some of the comments and see who's typing some stuff here. Oh, thank you, Dr. Hill. You're still inviting more people in. Yes, yes. Okay, we have Quadira. Say her name for me.
Dree.
Dre. that would help. Thanks.
Dree.
Dree, thank you so much for being on today. Courtney, glad to have you here on the panel and also commenting. Stephanie Dixon, thank you so much. And thank you for having your wonderful son, Jared, who helped Camille a few days ago. And he was actually blessed by many of you guys because he had no idea that on the Kim Jacobs Show, I was going to surprise him at the end. A 14-year-old African-American young man, literally just he could have been doing anything. He could be doing anything. And he's there helping Camille when she was a guest on my show 3 days ago. And I surprised him and said, okay, Kim Jacobs Show is going to give you $50. So just so you know, that's what I do with stuff like this, with the money that you send to the Kim Jacobs Show. When you support it to Cash App, Kim Jacobs Inc., and you send money, I give it to people that are blessing my show and that help me in some regard. So thank you for any support that you give. And Lakila, thank you so much. I received your Cash App and want to send a shout out to you for that. Okay, listen, this young man helped and did not have a clue that anything was going to happen for him. Guess what happened? Sent him $50 from the Kim Jacobs Show. But then also many of you started sending him money too, just as a nicety, just to say thank you. And he got like over $200 some as a out of the blue situation that he never expected. So thank you so much, Jared, for helping. And I ask God to continue to bless your life. And you can still put your Cash App one more time in the comment section, because you never know. Maybe today somebody might bless you again. Okay.
Especially for rescuing me from the technical difficulty. And can I say something
Jared.
really quick about your gift making room for you? My cousin was watching the interview, and he has another opportunity just from that. She wants him to do her headshots. So you just never know where your blessing is going to come from when you operate in your gift.
Oh my God. gosh, look at that. So that you people are getting blessed by being a part of the Kim Jacobs show all the way around. Let's see other comments. My cousin Camille Arenia says,
Oh,
Arania.
Arania. That's my cousin. Hey, girl.
These are beautiful names, Arania.
Yes.
If my name was Arania, I'd be like, hi, I'm Arania. You're like, what? Why do you have to do your lips like that just to say your name? But mine is like, hi, I'm Kim. A bazillion Kims, but there's only one me, right?
Right.
I live your vision. Yay, Arania says. Okay, good morning, everyone. It's Freestyle Friday. That's my mama. My
Hey,
Ty
Mama.
says, good morning, and thanks for sharing your insight, Camille.
You're so welcome.
Crystal says, wow, you can run from your gift, but you can't hide from it. That is equivalent that your gift is running after you.
Mm.
I
That's a
love
word right
it.
there.
I love it. Encourage yourself. Yes, yes. Stephanie said that. Dre says, yes, I embrace that, Camille. Chantel Patterson said, good morning. Okay, lots of comments came in. Mother Patricia Lofton, when I asked people to put a 1 if they were learning anything from our new vision expert, Mother Patricia Lofton said 1 with lots of exclamation points. She said, I love to help others. That's my gift, Chantel Patterson said. Good morning.
Mhm.
Camille, you are a gift, Courtney said.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna cry.
I have a gift to help people, Chantel says. She actually has that gift of helping people.
Mhm.
And lots of ones. Okay, so we're going to go on. Wow, it's been some great information already shared. Okay, hey, Jared, he like, look here, let me take a moment and type my own Cash App. He ain't playing this time. He like, this could be a full-time job for a brother, for 14-year-old
Oh, it is.
African
He'll be here with me
American.
next Friday.
Huh?
I said it is. He'll be here with me next Friday.
So y'all go ahead and bless DJ JAROCK 3X and tell him that you're just blessing him because he was a blessing on the Kim Jacobs show to Camille, okay? And tell like if y'all blessing people, somebody bless me. Like we ain't gonna be passing all these blessings around if we drop Cash Apps. She's having a birthday party for her granddaughter Nyla, and she would love to be able to get a blessing as well. And so please feel free to send her something so she can make some hot chocolate and some different things. Okay, y'all, we ain't gonna turn this into no auction. Y'all so funny. There's nothing wrong with that name, Kim. Okay, everybody. Okay, dress the name Kim up, girl. Yeah, okay. I am Kim Jacobs from the Kim Jacobs Show, and you are watching today's episode with some of the experts that are here with us. Camille Richardson just dropped some knowledge. You can reach her at ictechnology06@gmail.com or blindgirlvision@gmail.com. Her phone number is 910-273-7244. So what we're going to do at this time is take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back with Courtney Jacobs from iCourtney.com and the Courtney Wellness Companion. All right. Our episode sponsor for today is snowlegal.com. So if you haven't connected with them for any of your legal needs, make sure you take a moment to do
I'm
so.
attorney Kenneth D. Snow, and at the Snow Legal Group, justice is our job.
For more than 20 years, Attorney Snow has been fighting for justice and winning cases in the Carolinas by providing aggressive representation in criminal defense, domestic violence, family law, serious injury, and wrongful death. If you've been injured or lost a loved one in an accident, including tractor trailer or rideshare, you need the Snow Legal Group by your side, fighting for justice and fighting for you. Visit snowlegal.com. Call 704-358-0026 for a free virtual consultation. Located at 6827 Fairview Road, Suite D in South Park.
All right, everybody. Before we continue on, let me share a Black History fact with you today. For the Black History fact, the poem "Keep Me, Jesus, Keep Me" by poet Waverly Turner Carmichael. Waverly Turner Carmichael was an African-American author. He was born in Snow Hill, Alabama. During the First World War, he served with the 92nd Infantry Division of the United States Army in France. After the war, Carmichael worked as a clerk in the United States Postal Service in Boston. A collection of his poetry was published. So today we celebrate and honor Waverly Turner Carmichael for Black History Month. All right, Courtney, how are you?
I am doing fantastic. Happy Friday, everybody. Kim, thank you for allowing us to have an opportunity to be on your platform here, the Kim Jacobs Show. Camille, you were certainly a gift. I typed it. I'm going to verbally say it. That was so inspirational to hear you speak about our gifts. And in the same vein that you were just in, Kim, Black History, I wanted to, first of all, give a shout out to your administrative team, Shannon. She actually gave me an idea. She was like, well, it's Black History Month, so maybe we can talk about something related to Black history and health. So definitely want to shout her out. She's in the back. She's doing a great job. Your team is fantastic.
She can come to the front anytime. Actually, Shannon is writing a book. Let me go ahead and put it out there. I know,
Okay.
Shannon, I see you're not yet. I know you want your hair and everything. But Shannon is writing a book, and
Yes.
her book, we're going to be launching it right here on the Kim Jacobs Show. I'm so excited to be able to celebrate her and everyone that works within the Kim Jacobs Show team. So they are like an amazing group of people. So go ahead, Courtney.
So I kind of wanted to tie that into what we're talking about. We're obviously celebrating Black History Month. And I wanted to ask a quick question. Whenever you ladies that are here, whenever you think of Black history, what are 1 or 2 or 3 words that you think of, just right off the top of your head when you think about Black history?
Excellence. Oh, shoot, I'm muted. Can you unmute me?
Excellence.
Oh, yeah, we heard you.
Oh, okay.
Jared over there getting his cash up. He ain't think about you. I'm joking.
It's all good.
So somebody said excellence. What else? There's 2 more voices.
What was the question again?
When you think of when you think of Black history, what is a word or 2 that you think of? Just off the top
Okay,
of
and
your
everyone
head.
in the studio audience, let's answer that. When you think of Black history in a word or 2, what comes to mind? So Camille said Black excellence. I think of what
I think beauty. I think of beauty.
Beauty. I love it.
Okay, Stephanie said she thinks of the word pioneers.
I like that. Pioneers.
I think of warriors.
Warriors. I love these words. So for me, the word that came to my mind was opportunity, right? We know our history has not been something to look back on, and sometimes it's not very exciting. Somebody said Black Queens.
Chantel said Black Queens.
I love that. But for me, I think about opportunity, and the opportunity is, for me, is this. Obviously, I'm a wellness person. My name is Courtney. Most of you know me. I pretty much come every Friday. American history, because of all this, was on our backs. Wow, that's powerful.
Really good too. And my tie said music and dance.
Music and
John,
dance.
you want to come in yet? Want to be pulled in? All right. Okay. She said yes, of course. All right, Sean. I'll put you above me. Hey,
Sean. When you think of Black history, Sean, what's a word or 2 that comes to mind?
My God, I just got in here.
Come on, this is freestyle.
But I'm ready, Courtney, because you know what we do. When I think of Black history, I think of Black excellence. I think of struggle. I think of opportunity, but I also think about transactional. I believe that Black History Month is made Black history is made every single day by every Black person. It's not about the great things that you do. It's the things that you do that end up being great. And so we all have a chance to be history makers.
That's my best friend too. I'm gonna be like, I thought I was your best friend. Mine, you always my best friend. You my permanent.
This is so people get a chance whenever you can speak like that. You can then get the word "the" in front of your name, like the Sean Hall, because she gonna come right in, right on the cuff. No need to prep for this or that, and she's gonna hit you with something hard. I appreciate you. No, I appreciate you saying that. And one of the words that you mentioned was one of the words I thought about too was opportunity, and I think about our generational health, and some of the disparities that we've seen amongst our people. And for me, like I said, when I think of opportunity, I think of legacy. Most of us have kids, and we want to always pass a torch and change. So one of the things that I sent, I don't know if you have it or not, but if you don't have it.
I have it. I have
okay.
Courtney, I'm on it over here. I only have we have a running joke. I only have one job.
Yeah, right. But this is actually from the CDC and really there's a lot of things going on here. Really what I was focusing on was the lower part of it, where you can see where it says young African Americans are living with diseases more common at older ages. And again, this is right off of the CDC website. But when you look at high blood pressure, otherwise known as hypertension, you look at diabetes, you look at stroke, you begin to see here the reddish or maroon looking line. That would be those would be your African Americans, and then the blue line would be your non-African Americans or white. And you can see here, and again, this is not to make anybody feel bad or feel good or anything like. These are just results, right? And basically, the results just basically say that as people, we are at a higher risk of high blood pressure or hypertension. We're at a higher risk for diabetes. We're at a higher risk for stroke. So I want to make sure that we know that, and many of us we know that already. But we have to talk about it because it's a part of our history. It's a part of our DNA. We really can't get away from it. So we have to address it. The opportunity is this: we can prevent high blood pressure. And this is, I'm looking off of the CDC again. It just talks about eating a healthy diet, right? We already know that. Getting ourselves.
You know what I'm going to do, Courtney? I'm going to share the article that you sent, because I think it'll be able to be seen better.
Okay.
And then we can go. Let me see if I can get to that. The African American vital signs here. Yes. This is the article that Courtney is referencing right here.
Yep.
And then I'll pull it up. Is that clear?
That's fine. Yep, that's fine. And just if you want, you can just scroll to it. You just scroll up a little bit.
Okay.
And it'll take you right to a little bit. And there it is right there. But keep scrolling. Keep scrolling right there where it says the problem. Yep. So, and this is basically saying, and we can think about our ages. So basically, once we get from the ages of 35 to 64, those disparities really start to increase, right? And again, this is something that we all know, but if we want to create change, we have to show these things, because we have to be aware. And the only way we're going to change is if we think about it. It's in front of us, because unfortunately, a lot of these things, they don't happen to us until it's like the last minute. This is like, boom, oh, I have a heart attack. Oh, I have a stroke. We might have had family members that have suffered from these types of things, and they might have felt all right leading up to it. And then it's just like, boom, all of a sudden, a major event. So you can take it down now if you want. But basically, just looking right at the CDC, some of the recommendations are things that we've all familiar with: eating healthy, getting yourself to a healthy weight, being physically active, do not smoke, limit your alcohol intake. It says get enough sleep. Those are all things that we all know. But the key thing is, and where the Courtney Wellness Companion kind of ties in, is we're providing people with accountability and support. So I did want to share as well a Black business that I'm affiliated with, or that I've collaborated with, that does excellent work. And her name is Allie, right? We've done panels where we've discussed wellness in different ways. And I gave Shannon her information.
Yeah, I have it. I'm going to pull it up.
Yep. Her name is Allie, and her company is called Avi Wellness. And her story, she's an African-American woman, and her story is very similar to mine. She's had family members that have suffered from diabetes or the metabolic syndrome, as well as diabetes and obesity and different things like that. She's somebody that's excellent. I actually did her class 2 days ago, and it's online. It was on Zoom, and it was an excellent program. But I mean, she's a full-time attorney. She's dealt with depression and anxiety and stuff like that, and she's been able to lose 30 pounds herself, and she's kept that weight off. But she's a Black business that can be supported. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to share our history as a part of, we have a dilemma, we have a challenge, but then we can support Black business, because it is Black History Month, and technically speaking, Black people should be supporting Black business anyway. You should, any people should be sort of supporting Black business anyway. So her name is Allie. That's her information. She's also on Instagram, and so you can follow her there as well. And then, of course, what we're doing as a company is we champion collaborating and integrating with a lot of different wellness professionals to just get the message out to people. We want people to be well. We want people to get healthy. My story is I've been able to keep off 80 pounds for about 20 years. And you'll often see me, if you're on any of my platforms, you'll see me doing pull-ups. I don't do that to show off. I do that to basically show what can be done. When I was in high school and when I was in college, I couldn't pull my body weight. Well, I was 80 pounds heavier. That was about 280 pounds. You know, that's a lot of weight to have to pull, you know, and it wasn't, you know, I was overweight. So the weight wasn't at the top. The weight was kind of like in the middle. So I've been able to create better health for myself. And I love to inspire other people to let them know. You know, when I was in college, my best friends, they held my legs because I couldn't pull myself up one time. I couldn't pull myself. Well, now I can pull myself 10 plus times without any help. And now if you need help, you can grab onto me, and I'm gonna pull us both up, and I'm gonna provide the support to help you to get to where you want to go. And it's just one step at a time. Everybody's not gonna do pull-ups, that's fine, but everybody can create better health. And that numbers that we looked at, we can, as a people for Black history, we can make a specific effort to say, you know what, I'm going to create better health for myself and the legacy of my family, and that's going to be a part of what we champion. So
wow. Courtney, I am okay. Let me go back to this view for a second.
Okay.
Courtney, I am, when I say so impressed, because you're my brother-in-law and I've watched you grow up. So I remember back when you were a younger boy and you were extremely overweight, but you still had this wonderful personality, this great big smile, this wonderful hearty laugh, and you could just see that you just were full of opportunities and possibilities. So to see you grow and transform into this man of wisdom and knowledge and power and love for your family the way that you do, it is just super motivating. And I just want to say that I really love and I admire you and I appreciate you. And I'm grateful for what God is doing in your life.
Thank you, Kim. And before I go, if I can, I definitely want to give a shout out to a few of my business partners that are on. I saw Basir, I saw Dree, I saw Mai, and
okay, let me go to some of these comments. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and say what you're going to say, though.
Oh, okay. I was going to say we have a panel full of women here. I have most of my team are women because just in the wellness space, a lot of women just seem to be much more interested in wellness. But a couple of my partners, they're going to be doing a Zoom later today for women who are moms, and it's called Juggling Competing Priorities as Moms. And when I read that, I thought about, okay, Kim, she's the balance doctor. So when you're talking about juggling, you're talking about balance. But Mai and Dree, they're going to kind of talk about like what that means to juggle all these priorities that moms have to deal with. And I'll make sure that link is in the comments. Yes. Because not only, I mean, we just do a lot of stuff. I mean, we do a lot of awareness and just talking about different things so people can understand that everybody's busy, right? But it's really just everybody has the same amount of time, 24 hours. Right. So it's just a matter of us being very deliberate about what we're going to do with our 24 hours. And sometimes people need to see that and hear it to be activated, you know. So I'll make sure that the viewers can get a chance to check that out with the link and different things like that.
So make sure you guys are following Courtney. I see Mai Tai. She said, woo-hoo! Courtney Jacobs is in the house. And Mai Tai is going to be one of the 2 presenters later today talking about balancing and juggling life as a busy mom. So make sure you check that out. And we can learn so much from all of us. That's the point. There is no competition when it comes to any aspect of life. We should celebrate each other and support each other along our journey, because there's something you could pick up from each person as we're going through this thing called life. Let's see who else is putting some comments here. Stephanie said pioneer, Black queens, when they think of this whole Black history, American history, because all of the history has been on our backs, music and dance, pioneers for others, potential for anything, journey to freedom. Yes, Evangelist Clara Walton said she gives a 1 because she's enjoying so much. Sean Hall, have a great spirit of mind, queen. You have a great spirit of mind, my queen. Stephanie, is this my Bennett sister, Deshaun Hall? What? Let me put you over there, Sean, and see if that's what they're talking about. Let me get the Bennett. Once you start talking about Bennett, they get excited. Go ahead.
Listen, because that's history too. We are one of 2 institutions in this country dedicated to educating Black women. It's only 107 HBCUs throughout the country. That stands for historically Black colleges and universities. And there are only 2 that educate Black women specifically. So yes, I'm a proud 1993 graduate of Bennett College, and I'm glad that my Bennett sister showed up. Let's do this.
Well, can you get your Bennett sister to subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show?
Listen, not only my Bennett sisters, but if you're on here and you have not subscribed to the Kim Jacobs Show, I'm inviting you to make history today. Get yourself over there and click on the subscribe link with YouTube. Do it right now before you forget, and get your friends to do it so we can help this Black woman who is making history every single day get to her goal of 1,000 subscribers. That's not too much to ask. So go do it and then come on back.
Don't tell people.
I did tell you what to do. I told you.
Okay, y'all, listen. Okay, so we have Courtney. Before we get off of talking with you, let me make sure I get the rest of some of these comments in. People are just like really. You definitely gonna have to go back and look at all of these comments because people said, Courtney Jacobs, I need help losing weight. I'm trying to eat healthy. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. You can follow any of those communities, and we'll get you on track.
You will
100.
get on track, I promise you, right? It starts in the mind, Dre says.
100.
100% it does. Let's see some more comments. Some more comments that came in. Make sure you follow the person and go check out the website. And say what that website is again, Courtney.
It's Avi, AVI wellness.com. And it's right there, /book-online. And
all right, that's for my listeners on iHeartRadio and all of the different downloadable things in case you obviously can't see it, so you're hearing the podcast.
Gotcha.
And here is where you can follow the Black business that he shot it out on IG. It's Black.
Yep, it's at the @ ALLIVFIT.
Okay.
Fit. Yep.
Courtney is changing lives. That's what Heidi said.
Heidi's in the house. Yeah, she's one of our business partners as well. So is
fantastic, Courtney.
100.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
To stay connected with Courtney Jacobs, make sure you can reach him on his phone at 724-713-4118. And you can also visit iCourtney with 2 E's, ICOURTNEE.com. And you definitely want to become a part of his community. They have, like, Mai Tai showed us how to cook tacos in a cheese tortilla. I never even heard of a cheese tortilla until I encountered Mai Tai's cooking experience. And then she put avocado and grilled chicken. I was like, oh, I'm about to lose my mind. I was like, I love this.
Yeah. And since you mentioned that, Kim, I should say, for those people that are not like savvy in the kitchen, like myself, I don't really consider myself to be a cook, but with our cooking show or class that we do, it is so much fun. And it's inspiring. She's basically taken a person who is not a savvy person in the kitchen and she's made it exciting. And I've been able to create some things in the kitchen and do some things, and it's really good. And it's very empowering,
Yes.
from a perspective of somebody who doesn't feel like they can cook. You know what I mean? You have somebody that's literally cooking with you and showing you step by step. And then, we eat together, and we just have a good time. It's a lot of fun. And it's just a great way to make sure you're eating healthy when you're with a small community,
It's really good. She even made spinach pancakes one day. And because I'm allergic to certain types of flour, she shared with me a substitute that I could use. So I was really impressed. Make sure you guys check out Juggling Competing Priorities as Moms today at 4:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In the comment section, you'll see on my Facebook page, you'll see the actual link. And if this is in the back office, if this link is in the private chat, I can actually put it up so everyone can see it across all of their platforms. Okay. Before the end of the show, put this link, Courtney, in the private chat, because right now it's only appearing on Facebook only, but I have other platforms that would like to get it to.
Got it. I will do that. Thank you.
Okay. So thank you so much, Courtney. Okay. People going off. HBCU. What they say? HBCU alums. We are here. We here. Texas Southern University in the house. Crystal said, let's not just recognize Bennett. She said, we here too. Okay. All right, guys. So lots and lots of, I see lots of comments coming in. Instagram, Cooking with Mai Tai. Check out some of my foods. Yes, you don't want to miss Mai Tai's foods. Okay, Courtney, The Connector, amazing team. I showed Courtney how to make chicken noodle soup from scratch. Matai, you are the bomb. Okay, everybody, let's go ahead and keep this party moving. I want to make sure that we get a chance to hear from Sean Hall, our political expert. If y'all are ready to hear about some politics and y'all know that Sean gonna drop some knowledge, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to put in the comment box, bring it on, Sean, because she's not gonna talk until we do it. Do you want to hear about political updates from Sean Hall? Then you have about 15 seconds to say, bring it on, Sean. Bring it on, Sean. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Sean is up. Hey, Sean, the Sean Hall. Tell us what you got for us. Let's see. Did anybody type it? Because if they ain't type it, you don't need unmute your mic. Let's see what we're working with. Right? Okay, yeah. They're participating. You know your Bennett sister, she was the first one. Bring it on, sis. Bring it on, Sean. Courtney said. Dre said, bring it on. My mama doesn't even type. She like, come on, bring it on, the Sean. Chantel Patterson said, bring it on, Mrs. Hall. Come on, tell us some political stuff, Sean.
First, I appreciate all of the love. I feel like that's a little segment. Okay, we're at home, so you hear my dog going crazy, but that's a little segment there. Bring it on, Sean. I love that, Kim. Thank you.
Not just bring it on, Sean. It would be bring it on, the Sean A. Hall, because bring it on, the Sean A, because A is interchangeable for amazing. It's an attitude. Tell me some other A's.
Today, Sean A. Hall stands for audacity, because we are breaking down what is going on Capitol Hill. As you all know, this is the second impeachment trial for Donald John Trump, the former president of these United States. And so we've heard from the House managers on the side of the Democrats. We're also now hearing, in about 30 more minutes, we'll hear from the Republicans. They will make their closing arguments of sorts, if you will. It's only projected to go for about 4 hours. So what led us to this? Well, the entire presidency that he had, right? Because this man was so determined to say that this was going to be a rigged election. He said it long before the election. The great setup, letting people know, planting seeds, the election would be rigged, that if anybody else won except him, it had to be a fluke. But it wasn't, because there were 7 million more people who voted for Joseph R. Biden than Donald John Trump. And so what happened as a result of that? January 6th, the insurrection on Capitol Hill, which resulted in 6 deaths. It resulted in multiple injuries of law enforcement officers and thousands of people rushing Capitol Hill, rushing into the Capitol building, sending senators and congressmen and women scurrying for their lives. This week, we saw footage that has never been seen before from inside of Capitol Hill during the insurrection, where Mitt Romney was running for his life. Did you see that? Running for his life because Officer Goodman told him, nah, bro, don't go down that hallway. Come on back. What would have happened? Let's just stop and think about it. Had Officer Goodman said, you know what? They don't pay me on this good job enough. Go on down that hallway and let's see what happens. Mitt Romney may not be here today. His son tweeted out, thank you, Officer Goodman. And I'm thinking to myself, don't thank him. Go ahead and thank us with the vote to convict this man. Why? Because if they fail to convict Donald John Trump, a couple of things will be made evident. Number one, that blue lives really don't matter as much as everyone purported them to. They only matter when we talk about Black lives mattering. We also know that if they fail to convict, that Donald John Trump will be able to continue to receive all of the amenities of an ex-president. What is that, Sean? I'm glad you asked. $1 million a year in travel expenses. He will be able to continue with his Secret Service regardless. He'll also get, he'll also have the ability to continue with an office that says Office of the Former President. All of this at the expense of you, the American taxpayer. That's what he'll be able to do. And he'll be able to run again in 2024, maybe for the presidency or for another office. All of these things set up the dynamic that what happened didn't matter, that your lives don't matter, that our democracy that we say is the best in the world, that we have American exceptionalism, is in fact not so special at all if they fail to convict. Which, how do they get to a conviction? I'm glad you asked that too. They will need to have 17 Republican votes. Now, whether or not that happens is up in the air. Many Republicans said, I quote Lindsey Graham, that seeing the footage was offensive. It was offensive to watch it from our end too, and it should have been offensive to him to have to live it, to have these supporters of Donald John Trump put you all in jeopardy, to have your lives in the balance. And then you turn around and you say, it's not that big of a deal. Let's move on. Let's just heal. I think we've heard that argument before as Black people when they talk about slavery, that, you know what, guys, I wasn't the one to do it. It wasn't that bad. Let's move on. No, you can't just move on, because what we realized from slavery, over 400 years of it, is that Black people do suffer from PTSD. That is a fact, that there are still some vestiges of slavery that plague us through this systemic racism. And so how does that relate to what happened on Capitol Hill? People have PTSD. There are Congress people who wake up in the middle of the night sweating because they're wondering what could have happened. When you think about Ayanna Pressley going into her office, seeking cover, and seeing every one of the safety panic buttons ripped out, that was a message to tell her, you're not safe. Imagine that. The place where you have to come and work every day, you're not even safe there, because the phone call, the scary phone call, it's not from outside, guys. It's from inside. It's from inside the Capitol building with your own peers. There are people who are senators and congressmen and women who would have seen these people dead. That's not conjecture. That's not a lie. It is exactly what happened. And so we are looking at this trial to see our democracy on trial, to see our future on trial for every one of our children. What will be the outcome? What will we say to people who do this, who don't get their way? That you can attempt a coup, that it is okay to put lives at danger because you didn't get your way? It's exactly what we're saying. And just in case you thought it wasn't getting any better, or you thought it could get worse, it can. Because on March 4th, people are planning to come back to DC. Yes, you heard it. There's a conspiracy going on that says that the United States was incorporated in 1871. It was not. The United States is not incorporated. But under this conspiracy theory, the thought is that the United States was incorporated in 1871 and that the last real president was Ulysses S. Grant, and that Donald John Trump will come back on March 4th to be inaugurated as the president and now be the 19th president of the United States. If that sounds kooky and weird, it is. But you have to understand that is the mindset of some of our fellow Americans. And so if you thought it wasn't real, go on to Trump's hotel in DC. I think it's Trump International. Try to book a room. About 2 weeks ago, the rooms on average went from $476 to $572. Now they're up over $1,000 a night in anticipation of this March 4th event. We also found out that Capitol Hill police knew. They knew that there would be white supremacists. They knew that they would be armed. They knew that they would probably outnumber them. And some of you are wondering, if they knew all of this, why didn't they do anything? Because Donald John Trump set it up that way. How? I'm glad you asked. Remember Mark Esper, former secretary of the Department of the Army? Remember he got fired by Trump? Yes, because he was able to put in his own person. And that person was the one who decided not to send in the National Guard because they were worried about the optics of soldiers being on the ground and in the Capitol building. So they were worried about the optics more so than people coming into the Capitol building yelling out, Nancy, Nancy, where are you? And looking to kill her, looking to hang the vice president then of these United States. That's what we're faced with this week. Those are the things that we're dealing with, and we're wondering what will be the outcome, not just of this trial, but where do we go as a country from here?
Wow, Sean, that is such deep information that you are sharing. Oh my goodness. And you put it into perspective so nicely. And even though it's a very bleak picture that's being painted, but it couldn't be more painted more perfectly than how you've pulled us into what's happening. And to watch the footage and everything that's been shared is extremely overwhelming. But again, it goes with your name, the Sean A. You did an amazing job of painting the picture of what we're experiencing with this impeachment situation, and as well as the Capitol riots and all that happened from that. Actually, one of the facts that I'll share with you guys is that because I have Rachel, who's also on the Kim Jacobs Show team, and she pulls together all of the news for the week. And one of the things that she shared, let me pull it to this view for a second. She said that the feds charged over 200 in Capitol riots on Monday. This was in the news. Over 200 were charged in the Capitol riots, and we have learned a lot more about what actually happened. What had happened was there's an article that later today Rachel will be posting all of the news for the week at a glance that we were able to compile, and you'll see that on our social media pages. And that's just, it's been a lot happening. Yeah, it's been a lot happening.
Because even in them arresting 200 people on Monday, I want to put it in perspective for you. There were thousands of people who were in the halls of Congress. So the 200, that's such a small number.
Right.
And we don't have policy on the books about domestic terrorism. Can you even believe that? So many of these people are not even going to see a charge. But I want to share this Black History tip with you. And I don't know if it was lost on anybody. There was one Black man there at the insurrection who was arrested. And yes, he's making history because out of all of the people who were arrested and given bail, he still sits in jail, denied bail for the exact same thing that those other people did. I'm not saying he should be out, but I am saying if they're out, why isn't he out?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Sean. Wow. Okay. I mean, again, everything that Sean has said has helped us get a better understanding. Let's see. Chantel said, one of your comments earlier, she said, that's why my STEMI night. Oh, her stimulus. Hey, Issa, how are you?
Say hi, Aunt Kim.
Yes.
Take that out your mouth.
Real quick, Issa, I'm going to put you at the front of the screen because you are a superstar. So let's put Issa up. Hi.
Hi.
You look at you. You're in the center of the screen. You're so beautiful.
Say happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Oh my gosh, you could come on anytime.
Say I love you all.
I love you all.
She said I love you all. Everybody watching. See, every one of you. You want to blow kisses?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What a cutie.
So you just did a finger kiss. Just one
Oh
finger.
my God, a finger.
She did a finger kiss.
I love you.
Say I love you too.
I love you too.
And Jayla says hi.
Your cousin Jayla said hi. Say hi, Jayla.
Hi, Jayla.
Okay, sweetheart. I'll talk with you soon. You are so adorable.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You can come on the show anytime. Okay. So any other comments and questions and things that you have for Sean, the Sean Amazing Hall, make sure you stay connected with her, and I will share with you how you can do that. You can stay connected with Sean at allroadseducation.com. Sean not only talks about politics, but she helps your children get scholarships. So right now is scholarship season. You want to reach out to her to book your consultation. The consultations are not free, so don't ask for them to be free, but they are so worth it. I can tell you from personal experience that one of my children has received about $15,000, $20,000 in scholarship funds thanks to working with Sean within the last few months. So if you have a child that is ready for school, even ninth grade, even down to third grade, she said, you can actually start getting some scholarships for your students. Reach out to her at allroadseducation.com. Follow her on Facebook at All Roads Education. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go. You know what? Joe Duncan Now, Joe Duncan is not on today, but he did send in a celebrity update. And I want to make sure I put my glasses on to read what he shared. Thank you so much, Joe, for being our celebrity expert. He couldn't come on today, but he wanted to make sure. I'm going to share this backstory with you before I play what he sent in. He said that the person that he's referencing is so nice. We started the interview and she was having her makeup done. And just as I began the first question, she stopped. She stopped because she was like, wait a minute. I want more powder and more lipstick on. She was talking to me the entire time, asking questions about me instead of focusing even on herself. She was more interested in learning more about Joe Duncan. She told me that one of her grandchildren lives in North Carolina. But after the interview, she called me on my cell phone. Now, this is coming from Joe Duncan. He was like, oh my G. Well, he didn't say oh my G. That's what Kim says, but he said OMG. She got my number from her publicist. She wanted to let me know that she wanted me to mention her efforts to get a forever stamp created in memory of the group that she's representing, right? So that phone call lasted for about 10 minutes because we started talking about other things and having a good time. It was an incredible call. Of course, I kept the phone number and saved it and stored it in my phone because after that, I felt like we were like friends, even though he never called again, right? He said that the interview, he said she was one of my favorite interviews and I'm honored to have been one of the last people to have interviewed her. The interview happened back in September, everyone. And during this interview, we talked about everything from the early days of Motown and twerking and played a fun game. And I'll let you see more about that. But he said that you can check out their full interview on JDTV YouTube channel. So you can check out the full interview of what I'm about to share with you. And this is in loving memory of Mary Wilson from the Supremes.
That brings me, then let me ask you this. You know, in recent years, we've lost so many of our great legends.
Sure.
Nancy Wilson, Aretha Franklin most recently, Natalie Cole. And the Supremes are such a part of American music. And it seems like for years and years, fans have been rooting and wanting, you know, to see you guys take that stage together one more time. And, you know, time passes quickly here. And we're all getting older. Is there ever a chance that we will see you and Diane on a stage together, not necessarily singing, but even perhaps presenting an award at an award show of some sort? Do you think we will?
You probably have to ask some of the award shows and stuff like that.
It would be a great thing.
When the Temptations play, Otis's play about the Temptations was on Broadway. Was that the time I went? No, that wasn't it. With the Motown musical.
Yes, yes.
And so Diane and I were there together. And,
yes.
Just recently at the Elton John's party.
At the for the Oscars, yes, I saw that.
That's what I was trying to say. That, you know,
you're not estranged.
Yeah, no. But in terms of us singing together, you know, Diane has her own career and she's doing
right.
She's the lady of the filter.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't think that that's something she would like to do. I know the fans would love it. I mean, you know, I'm open if it happens, but it has to happen.
Wow. Okay. So listen, that is in loving memory of Mary Wilson, and our own celebrity expert, Joe Duncan, has a full interview, like a whole interview with Mary Wilson from the Supremes right on JDTV. Let me pull that up. I'm going to make sure that I share with you how you can follow Joe Duncan and check out that interview. Follow him on Instagram at JDTV_is_on, and you can subscribe to JDTV on YouTube. I'm going to put that in the comment sections for you all as well, so you'll know exactly where to go to be able to stay connected with Joe Duncan and check out that full interview. He interviews pretty much only celebrities on his, I mean, he may end up interviewing like Deshaun Hall because, you know, she's like a celebrity person because she was on Let's Make a Deal and she was Lenny with Plenty of Hope. And so you never know, she might be on the Joe Duncan show one day, right? Because you never know who could pop on the Joe Duncan show that's a celebrity that's appeared right here. Yes, people are saying definitely Deshaun Hall, and lots of comments have come in as well. She brings it. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. They said, come back. And definitely our prayers go out to the Wilson family. I want to put that comment up. People said, rest in peace to the legendary Mary Wilson. And so thank you so much, Joe Duncan, for providing that piece today. And then I don't know what happened with our Dr. Lysandria Hill. Something happened with her system, but I want to pop this up that Dr. Lysandria Hill, if you're having credit issues at all, and you need credit repair, credit restoration, definitely reach out to her. And let me give you some of the information that she was planning to share with you today. Her phone number is 469-288-6064. If you want to request information on divorce and your credit, especially if you're dealing with a divorce and you're trying to figure out your credit situation, you can DM her at Lysandria Hill. You can text or you can call her. Take a look at this website to see how our company is benefiting so many people nationwide. And so click on the 5-minute video for more information. And she provides you with, actually, it's a website that I have on with their credit repair company. So you can definitely click on there and you can call her at 469-288-6064. They have a Credit My Rent program. If you're renting and you're trying to get credit on your credit report, all kinds of services that the United Credit Education Services program offers. So reach out to Dr. Lysandria Hill. Wow, I think we got a lot accomplished in a short period of time, in 1 hour. What do you guys think?
I agree. We did.
Awesome show.
Okay, this has been fun. Listen, make sure you guys support. This is an important announcement, in my opinion. Anyway, I'm super excited about it. Listen, if you watch the Kim Jacobs Show, and clearly you do because you're here in the studio audience, let me take a moment to let you know that we do have I Watch the Kim Jacobs Show merchandise. I want to see everybody. I don't know if we want to have a day where we just rep our stuff, but I want to see everybody repping their t-shirt. Right now we have it in white and we have it in yellow, and you can also get a mug. You can get a bundle deal with a t-shirt and a mug. Oh my goodness. Oh my G. Is anybody else excited, or is it just me? Am I going to be the only person wearing my t-shirt?
No, you won't be.
So when I share the tea, it's coming from your cup. I can't wait.
I love that. I love that yellow. I love that yellow too.
Well, we have yellow and white right now. They're working on getting some other colors, but right now, white and yellow. And also you can go right here to kimjacobsshow.com and get your book. If you haven't purchased Extreme Balance Makeover, it's all kinds of tips for you to have a better solution, better focus, and a better life. I'm also in the process of writing an additional book right now that focuses on balance from a whole different perspective since I've grown and matured in Christ. Can't wait to get that book out to you. And I'm writing that as we speak, actually finalizing the manuscript. This Is How I Fight My Battles is a book that's available and it's a bestseller on Amazon, but you can get yours right here. I'm one of 14 collaborating authors, and we're all telling our stories of how we fight our battles in the spirit. And Women of War, Peace in the Midst of the Storm. We all experience wars. We all experience the battlefields and the battleground and all kinds of things that come upon us in life. 14 women are sharing their stories of women of war, but how we got peace in the midst of our storms. So you definitely want to check those out. Go right to kimjacobsshow.com and we will be happy to serve you. All right, everybody, that's the Kim Jacobs Show for today. I thank all of my illustrious guests, my vision expert, Camille. Thank you.
Thank you for having me again.
I thank you, the Sean A. Hall. And I thank you, Mr. Courtney Jacobs from Courtney.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. Monday. This is important too. I can't almost getting off without saying this. But Monday we have Redemption of the Black Man, and many of you know that my brother spearheads that project. And guess what? We're gonna have Where Would We Be Without Our Black Women Part 2. So we're going to have several panelists that will come on, and they are ranging from PhD to fitness experts to breathe easy owners to city council women, honorable councilwoman, you name it. We're going to be talking with 3 honorable, distinguished Black women on Monday, and my brother Javon Jackson is spearheading that conversation. So look forward to seeing you guys on Monday here on the Kim Jacobs Show. Thank you for tuning in. Anything that's burning real quick that y'all say, dog, I wish I had said this. Camille?
just like I said, operate in your gifts, say no to fear and yes to yourself.
Okay, Sean.
Yes, part of credit repair is not getting into disrepair with student loan debt. This is your time to get with me at All Roads Education. Get your consultation. It's money on those trees. Let's snatch it off.
Good job. Issa, you have anything you want to say? Issa, you want to say anything?
Yeah.
Say it.
What do you want to say?
Have a great day.
Have a great day. Okay. And Courtney?
Have a great day. She said it.
All right, everybody.
You
Stay
are.
connected with the Kim Jacobs Show. Thank you for being in our studio audience today. You are an amazing, amazing group. Bye. That's right. Send lots of. Let me take a picture of you, Issa, before I disconnect. Let me get a picture of you waving. Wave, Issa. Everybody smile. God bless you. See you Monday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time.